Hey everyone, this is Frugal Panda here with just a quick review of Lisbon, Portugal. Now, when I say quick, this is probably going to be 9-10 minutes long, the video footage and everything from me going there. I had hours upon hours of video footage, to be honest with you. Basically going there, we went from Denver, Colorado. We had a stopover flight in Germany, um, which was a hassle. It had to do with the airliner more than anything. So anyway, we wasted like 4 hours there, half a day there. Regardless, the next day we woke up. It was foggy. We stayed at the Barcelona 3K hotel, and by the time we got outside, it was in the morning. But when we got outside that morning, all that fog and everything started blowing off, and you ended up with these beautiful days. So the whole time we're walking around here, I'm I don't know what to expect with Lisbon. I've never been to Lisbon. I don't know much about it. Some of the reviews I read, most of them were positive, but then some of them said some negative things. I take what people say in regards to negativity with a grain of salt because sometimes they're just plain old unhappy people. Anyway, initial impressions when we actually went outside. Barcelona 3K, I believe it was a hotel we stayed in, is right downtown. Anyway, Lisbon, Portugal is a beautiful city. It's a city that's new and old. And when I say old, old by American standards, sometimes there's always a negative, sometimes connotation in regards to it. No, no, no. This is old in regards to character, flavor. I could say too. It could be, you can call it almost like flavor, like there's seasoning on the city. Like how you can have food that doesn't have any seasoning and doesn't really taste really well and is plain. No, this city is spicy, a good spicy. And mean by that, it's beautiful. I love the mixture of the young and the old architecture. I love how they don't tear things down all the time to put new stuff up. I love how you see them restoring and rebuilding, gutting a building and rebuilding it, say on the inside and everything, but not just tearing it down. And what it leaves you with when you come to visit Lisbon, Portugal, is you're left with this beautiful city where I believe it's 3 out of 10 Portuguese folks live. I talked about it real quick in other videos too. People ask me, well, what about is there diversity there? Yes, this is Portugal. I was amazed when I got here. It's a very diverse, very beautiful city. Everywhere I went in Portugal, it was pretty diverse with all kinds of people, Americans, expats, all colors. I've seen different religions, variety of stuff like that. Very comfortable. Lisbon was a comfortable city. I love this city. Um, I love Tokyo. I love some other cities, and I'm talking internationally abroad. I'm not going to compare it to American cities. Well, yeah, I will. I'll say this is one of my top favorite cities I've ever been to in my lifetime. It's just so chill. The food's so good. The people are so nice. It's relaxing just to walk around the city. I'm telling you, just to walk around the city in itself is just relaxing. The weather is beautiful. So we saw that big old fog, that fog in the morning you saw from the window when we were looking out. By the time we got downstairs and started walking, that stuff had like literally burnt off, and this is what we were left with. This is December and January weather we're walking into, and it was beautiful. Now, I won't tell you all the places to go. We walked Alfama Hill on accident. We meant to take the trolley, and we didn't. We ended up walking all the way up Alfama Hill, which is if you don't know, is the tallest hill in Portugal, and it's no joke. It's actually a really tall hill. We ate. We went to tons of little shops. We walked around. We sightseeing. Went to the water. There's a lot of things you can do in Lisbon. Lisbon, like I said, 3 in 10 Portuguese live here. It's a huge metropolitan area. Look at this. I mean, you can look at the architecture and stuff. It was cool. We went to some really nice neighborhoods, and we went to some areas that weren't as nice, and they were cool. We enjoyed our time. Now, places I guess I would tell you to go to the Belem neighborhood. That's like the really nice area. I don't want to say Beverly Hills because I don't really know. Go to I think it's the St. George Castle on the hill. You can see it, and I think practically anywhere in Lisbon. Um, Go to Rosio Square. Rosio Square is beautiful, especially like shopping. And also, you can mark off your list. You can see the oldest functioning bookstore. It's like hundreds of years old. It's like the oldest in the world, like Guinness old. Go there. Go down to the water. Like I said, Belem neighborhood is really cool, really relaxing. Rosio Square is really good. Also, we drove. We rented a car while we were there. Do not be afraid to drive in Portugal. Portugal is one of the easiest countries I've ever driven in. It was cake, and I love the roundabouts, which I know are a European thing. America, get with the times. There's a reason. It cuts down on fatalities. It reduces how much gas you're using, and it's really cool. Anyway, Rosio Square is one of my favorite spots to go. When I was here, the Belem neighborhood was one of my favorite because there's so many World Heritage sites in the Belem neighborhood. You know, we got views, went to castles there. You can look, oversee the city or the castles. All types of people, all types of flavors, very walkable. Getting back to driving. Driving in Portugal is easy. Park your car more than likely in Portugal. I'm not in Portugal, excuse me, in Lisbon, and walk around Lisbon. Maybe catch a cab. We never caught any cabs. We literally walked everywhere in Lisbon. We're talking in the metro area, in the actual downtown area. Park it somewhere, leave it alone, just go for a walk, you know, do stuff like that. There's tons of electric scooters and bikes there too, by the way. Now, with that being said, when you go to leave out of Lisbon, that inner city area, because it's harder to get parking there, you want a car. And Portugal is an awesome country. It feels like it's honestly like the right size country because there's so much to do, so much to see, different climates, different people, different areas. It is beautiful. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you not to go there. I'm going to tell you wholeheartedly, go check out Lisbon. Go check out Portugal. There's more to Portugal than Lisbon either. Go to Evora, go to Porto, go to Sintra, go to Tomar, go to all the other little cities too. It's an awesome city. I really enjoyed it. Oh, and by the way, the drive in the countryside, awesome. The food in Portugal, awesome. You got to try everything. I had duck. I had all types of stuff. It was awesome. Now, as I was saying though, with your car, take it, go out and drive out there into the country. It is beautiful. Portugal is a beautiful country, y'all. Nightlife, like walking around at night and stuff like that, it was awesome. We walked around so many times at night looking for places to go eat when we were in Lisbon. Super safe. It was excellent. We had a great time. By all means, go check out Portugal. Go check out Lisbon, but don't just get stuck on Lisbon. Get outside of Lisbon and go check out the other cities too. There's, like I said, more to it. We had fun. You could just walk around the city and be, you know, amazed, just looking around at all this architecture. It's beautiful. Also, the prices were fair there. The prices actually in Lisbon and in Portugal itself were pretty cheap, to be honest with you. It's kind of worried because you know the euro is always a lot of times is higher than the dollar. Things were cheaper here. I didn't even spend as much. It was good times for us. So I hope this helps someone out there who's interested in going to Portugal. Lisbon, of course. I would use Lisbon a lot of times. If we went back, I would probably use Lisbon as my base of operations where I start out and I go out because you can travel everywhere in Portugal. It's a city about the size of Indiana. If you don't know, it's about the size of Indiana if you're in the United States. And Indiana is a fairly large state. As a country, you know, you could drive from one point to the other point fairly fast, you know, and not have to plan out days and days ahead. So we were able to jump to other parts and it was still great. So anyway, this is Frugal Panda, everyone. I want to thank you for watching my videos. Get out there, go explore, go check out some stuff. Lisbon, Portugal. I would love to go back to Portugal. We're going to Spain soon, not soon, but probably in a year or two. But Portugal is still on my list. And also it would be a place I would retire to, or you know, if you could work remotely. I would go to because the country, I can tell it's a great country. The people are really great that we interacted with. Expats love it that we met. It was pretty darn awesome. It's very enjoyable, very, very safe. Everyone. Don't let nobody tell you it's this. No. It was safe. We went to like the worst neighborhood in Lisbon, and it's nothing like some of the places I've been here. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. This is Frugal Panda. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped someone out there. This is Frugal Panda out. Thanks for watching, everyone.